Well, there's a picture. So we are deep in... Ah, nuts. You gotta be kidding me. Where does this go? Hang on. Wait, take a look. It goes over to some swamp or something. Yeah, there's no way to... No. You're blocked that way too. Yeah, you're in the swamp. I don't know. When you're coming to a fork in the road, take it. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, here we go. Wow. Go. This little lake is not even labeled on Gaia. It's visible, but there's no name with it. I see a couple islands out there. And this trail that we're on, oh, what the heck. Check this out. This trail is not even on there. It's just dotted with islands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and who knows what's farther down there. Goodness. This is great. Right, several boats out on the lake today. Oh, there's a big fish jumped right out there, right at the drop off. Huh. Neat. They're fishing for perch, pike, walleye, bass, because that's what's in this lake. Okay, so we're gonna head out and go and look at the bridge replacement on the Forest Service Road, just because we can. View map. Yep, that's where we're at. Okay. Do we have plenty of gas? Of course we do. Alright, let's go. Head on out the driveway. Never get tired of running down this little road to the cabins. We're heading out the Wart Lake Road towards Christensen's Bay, and then we're going to go over and run some of the National Forest roads, probably run down a trail or two, and then head towards St. Ignace, see what we can find there. That's the intent anyway. But the fun thing on a ride is to just kind of see what opportunities pop up along the way, and what you can find that's unexpected. Sometimes things go kind of to plan, and frequently they don't. So there's Christensen's Bay. Beautiful out there today. This is the first part of June. Most of the docks are already in for the season. So this, as you can see, is pretty typical of the main Forest Service roads here in eastern Hiawatha National Forest. Fairly well maintained gravel road. Just like every other gravel road, it's not fun to ride when they've freshly graveled it. But it's fine this season. It's thicker in some places than others, but overall it's really well maintained. Easy to ride on. I don't think I've ever dumped the bike on it. So that's good. And there are just a gazillion little paths and trails that go off, to the right and left as you go down these roads. Most of them go back to hunting camps, mostly for bird season in the fall. Sometimes, and then later on for deer season. But they're usually in and outs. But some of them go back quite a ways. There are trails that run through here. Some of them connect with other trails, and some of them don't. So this is another favorite thing to do. Just go back these nondescript, not very well used trails. There's another one off to the right. Back here, I don't even know where I am, honestly. I'm off Round Lake Road. I forget the number designation, but this one goes pretty far back according to Gaia, and it looks like it's used, but it's pretty minimally maintained. Awful lot of puddles in it and stuff, although I seem to have gotten beyond those for the moment. But very pretty back here. Well, there's a picture. Goodness. Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's take a little bit more of a look. See how much further this goes. It's supposed to get us behind Hay Lake, but Hay Lake is a tough lake to approach because it's surrounded by swamp. I don't even think you can get to it unless you have waders on. Where does this go? Hang on. Well, take a look. It goes over to some swamp or something. Yeah, there's no way to approach Hay Lake. It's too swampy around it. Closest you can get is St. Ignace Trout Lake Trail. But let's go down here and see what this is. It's just dead end here. What the heck? Alright, hang on here. Where are we? I don't know. When you come into a fork in the road, take it. Okay. See if this is getting us the right way. No. This takes off to somewhere else. Let's see. Oh my gosh, is that Hay Lake? What? Is that it? Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, here we go. Wow. Yeah. Oh, nice. Let me walk down here. Get a shot. Don't fall in. There we go. This little lake is not even labeled on Gaia. It's visible, but there's no name with it. I see a couple islands out there. Wow. Okay. And this trail that we're on, oh, what the heck? Check this out. This trail is not even on there. I got blank. I'm gonna keep following it to see what's up, because I mean, look at it. Sheesh, what a find. Just cruise back here a little bit more. See if we can get an opening here. Wow, look at that. What a find. Look at the islands out there. It's just dotted with islands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and who knows what's farther down there. Goodness. This is great. So you can see where we're at. This connecting trail back here is not on Gaia, but this part is. And this is an unnamed lake that is just gorgeous. And so we're going to continue on up this trail. And of course we're getting into sand. Not too bad. Sandy whoop-de-doos. But what a beautiful trail. Of course the lake is just to my left, maybe 20 feet. See if we get another viewpoint here. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. And so we can wind back around. What a gorgeous little pond slash lake. Goodness. And to have this little trail around it. Yeah, let's take a look here. Check this out. Come on, get in neutral. Just amazing. Is the clarity of the water showing up? Because it's, you know, crystalline. Very cool. Alright, let's continue on. It looks like there's a cut through over here. You can get back onto Quamanon Trail. Okay. 23. Alright, well, we'll try it. If not, turn around. I'm sure it's just as pretty going back as it was coming this way. Picking up some mud, but not terrible. Alright, come on. Get up out of this swampiness. And it looks like this is the cut through. Okay, yeah, check this out. Here's a view. We got a break in the So we are deep in... Ah, nuts. You gotta be kidding me. Where does this go? I don't think this goes anywhere I want to go, does it? Well, we'll see. No, you're blocked that way too. Yeah, you're in the swamp. Okay. It's wet and muddy back here. There's a lot of puddles to maneuver around. Now we're getting into more of an open area where the road's dried up a little bit. I tried to get around the lake, but the trail was complete swamp on the one side, so it was absolutely unpassable. I don't know anything you could get through it in. Maybe a swamp buggy? I don't know, but certainly not a motorcycle. It's beautiful back here. Yeah, I'll go down there another time too. Try to work my way back to the main road. There, we finally got third gear.
I don't know about that. And so ends another reading of the good book. Okay. Benny, come here.